Well, thanks guys. 3 words I never thought would come out of my mouth regarding a Mercedes SUV. Drag racing mode, 600 plus horsepower, and semi-autonomous driving. Well, Mercedes has done something no other automaker has done before. The question is, should they have done it? Well, enter this fire-breathing dragon. It's the all-new 2020 Mercedes AMG GLS 63. Let's start with this. The GLS is 100% a new vehicle for 2020. It has a completely different engine package, longer wheelbase, and the interior is something out of a futuristic movie like Star Trek. But for Mercedes, this AMG 63 trim level is all about one thing, and that's unmatched performance. It's the only 3-row SUV sporting more than 600 horsepower, 603 to be specific, and it has 627 pounds-feet of torque. That's a ton of horsepower for a luxury family grocery getter. Under the hood is where all the magic happens for the Mercedes AMG GLS 63, starting with a ton of carbon fiber. But it's a 4-liter V8 pushing out 603 horsepower with a 0 to 60 time of 4.1 seconds, and you have 627 pounds-feet of torque mated with a 9-speed transmission. To understand the new direction for the Mercedes GLS line of SUVs, you have to take a look at the previous version, and that would be the GL 550, which had a 4.7-liter motor under the hood, and the exterior was close in look, but when side by side, these two SUVs are very different. The front grills and sides are totally different, and the wheels are also very different. The previous feels like an SUV, and the 2020 AMG 63 feels more like a race car that doubles as an SUV with a third-row seating capacity. With two 12.3-inch screens on the inside, you can select a drag racing mode that will allow the vehicle to go all out at the track. There are 7 electronically controlled driving modes, including Sport Plus, which we were driving in the entire time we were testing the vehicle. The AMG GLS 63 comes with 2 distinct exhaust notes. One is called Balance, which is what you're hearing right here. Then if you want to up your game, you can hit the powerful mode button, which sounds like this. And one of the absolute standout features of the 2020 Mercedes AMG GLS 63 is the interior. It's designed by a company called Designo, so you get double-stitched leather seats that really contour your body and provide a very exclusive feel. An additional feature on the interior that I really like is the entertainment screen up front. You can wave your hand in front of it to gesture through the apps on the screen. It's almost like a wand. Talk about futuristic. There is also a heads-up display that keeps the driver's eyes down the road and heated seats that also heat the center console that doubles as an armrest. Sure, the third row is important, but with this vehicle, I might even forget the fact that I even have kids in the back seats. Well guys, as we close out our review of the 2020 Mercedes AMG GLS 63, I didn't want to forget these wheels. They are beautiful, matte black, and they are 23 inches. They are massive, and I love how they look on the side of this vehicle. They're very Maybach-esque. So let's get right to it. The pricing. If you want an entry-level GLS, it'll start at $76,000. If you want to get into the entry-level AMG GLS 63, it's about $137,000, but this one right here, price as tested, ready for this, $150,000. The question at the beginning, does this vehicle make sense, and was it the right decision for Mercedes? Well, it might not fit into my paycheck, but let me tell you this, I would love parking this vehicle in my garage. I'm Caudill.